chance for Murphy. Caught it much too thick. And Graeme Dott is going to get a chance. And that's what he's been looking for. A chance to seal this frame and match. Not straightforward. Would have liked to have been straighter on this red, which would have been easy to play for the black. So work to do here. Had to play off the pack of reds, but that is a very nice shot.
One.
All he needs to do is pot the black.
And that's not a certainty, is it?
Not easy at this stage of the match, that's for sure. Horrible little cutback. But gotta go for it. The red doesn't pass the yellow into the yellow pocket. So he may have to play a little cannon here, which adds to the difficulty of the shot. Got the pot, got the cannon, and he's on a red. Not an easy one.
8.
Shaun Murphy just trying to prepare himself in case he gets a chance. Which is down to Graeme Dott now.
He's on the stretch here.
Well, that
9.
could have been worse. Straight on the pink to the baulk corner with reds to follow. Nicely played. And now the heart starts pumping because he's in amongst them. Had a chance at the beginning of this frame. Missed the pot by a long way for Shaun.
I think Murphy must be a little bit shell-shocked because it only seems like 20 minutes ago that he was bearing down on a 5-3 advantage. 15. He's made 2 mistakes, and now he's staring down the barrel.
Yeah, that's simple red to the right middle.
16.
It's certainly changed things. Now he's got choices here. He could go into them. He could play for that red to the right of the black. Leave himself with an angle to stun in behind the black. Chose to go into them. And that's worked out nicely as well. May have to play back up for the blue, but that shouldn't be a
21.
problem. As long as he doesn't get straight. Either side of the blue is okay.
Would
have liked to have been top side of the blue. Nothing Shaun can do. This is the red that he missed. And what an important red it's been that. It's turned the whole match around.
And then in the next frame, when he was looking good to level again, he lost position. Dott got in. 27.
Yeah, could have done with just running a little further, being straighter on this red.
28.
But he's got the bit between his teeth now, Graeme Dott. Played this well. Sorry, Philip.
No, I was just going to say, Joe, he hasn't
31.
tasted ranking success for 11 years. China Open, 2007 was the last time he lifted a ranking title. I can't recall seeing him play better than he has today in that intervening period. He's had his moments, of course, most notably at the Crucible, a total of 3 finals. But the way in which he's attacked the balls, his long potting and his rock-solid temperament, well, it's the very best of Graeme Dott.
He didn't play that one well. There's pressure on this pink. The cue ball's going into the reds. He's going to be opening them up. This is probably the biggest shot of this semi-final.
Top.
And he's got it. Now, what kind of an
38.
angle does he have on this red? Because the black's not available. Not to the left corner. Does he have any kind of an angle to get to a colour? If he's straight, there's nothing he can do. He's got a slight angle.
He's also hampered, though, isn't he?
Just wonder if he can get to it with left-hand side on the cue ball. Play for the pink into the middle. Murphy's hoping he hasn't. Taking the more difficult red, which is a bonus that it goes. Yeah, well played. Played up for one of the baulk colours to be sure of being on a colour.
39.
Another good shot from Graeme Dott.
Two. 43.
Nothing you can do from that leather chair, whoever you are. What a 3 frames Graeme Dott has put together here when it really matters. He's not over the winning line yet, but goodness me,
50.
He has really turned it on at the business end of this match so far.
Yes, and he knows he's approaching that winning line.
Yeah, sure.
Having to take the spider again. I don't like this instrument. It's just a little bit too high, but all he has to do is drop it in.
$51.
Oh, he didn't want to leave himself hampered. Can he get to the cue ball?
58. Hell, net.
Every single frame of this match has contained at least a 50 break. Quite a few much higher than that. I think at the outset the feeling was that if it became a scoring match it would be Shaun Murphy who'd prevail. But Graeme Dott has more than matched the magician in the scoring stakes today.
$59.
Yeah, another good shot there from Graeme Dott. It was a little awkward. So this red will see him into the final.
66.
A much deserved final.
67.
Super stuff from Graeme Dott.
He's taken this semi-final by the scruff of the neck, Graeme Dott. He was close to falling 5-3 behind.
74.
He was given a lifeline by Murphy's surprise miss on that red
75.
to the right-hand pocket. And my goodness, has he taken advantage. 3 perfect frames from the 2006 world champion. And Murphy will be bitterly disappointed, but I'm sure
81.
he'll be the first to congratulate Graeme Dott on an outstanding performance. One of the best he's produced
82.
since he last won big way back in 2007.
$88.
Yes, he's really shown his class, hasn't he?
89.
And don't forget, he was 4-0 down to Xiao Guodong. He was 3-0 down to Barry Hawkins and showed his fighting qualities. And now his natural
95.
game has come to the fore. Scoring heavy,
96.
good safety. Got it all.
Just 6 centuries in the whole of last season. And that's the 5th of this campaign. And what a way, what a moment to produce it. The crowd have been royally entertained.
103.
Shaun Murphy has played his part. He'll be very upset not to have got back to a second Templedrome final. If truth be told, Graeme Dott has just outplayed him in what has been a match of the very highest class.
110. $115. $121.
Judd Trump's 140 remains the highest break of the tournament so far. But that break of 121 takes Graeme Dott to his first ever German Masters final. The pocket dynamo downs the magician here in Berlin. What a performance. Murphy salutes the crowd. They return the compliment. They're on their feet, all 2,500 of them, and mainly for that man Graeme Dott. The former world champion has produced one of the best performances of the last decade and thoroughly merits his place in the final. And a meeting with Trump or Williams, who do battle tonight. It's Graeme Dott who has won through here at the Templedrome to tomorrow's title match by 6 frames to 4.